All right, let's get it. Let's get it. What's good, my good folks? Your boy Hot Grits JR. You in the grits kitchen, so go get your bowls out. Here come these hot grits. Yeah, so I'm ready to get started with some research. Did some light research, but I was like, man, why not? Let's just take y'all on the journey with me. So let's rock and roll, man. Let's get right to it so we can start making these lineups later. But like I said, I like to go here to the first look. Just get an idea of the run totals, the Vegas line, get an idea of who the pitchers are. And usually, sometimes right here, I can already say like, all right, yeah, I'm interested in this team or that team. So looking at it now, run totals of 10, 11. This is just the early, very early only, these two. So we're going to dig into that. Washington, Sparkman, yeah. Might have some interest in Washington lefties, it looks like. Maybe Washington bats in general. We'll see. I'm not familiar with this guy, Dario. We'll have to look on him. Zimmerman, no run total yet. Boston against Zimmerman. Got a feeling I'm going to have some interest in them. So, maybe Cleveland. Caleb Smith back. Interesting. Blake Snell against the Yankees. Sabathia against the Rays. Okay. All right. Look. Washington. A 6.66 run total? Are you crazy? Is that for real? So Kansas City must have like a 2.5 or something. That's crazy. Toronto got a 5.8. Minnesota, Atlanta, Baltimore, Mets. The Yankees only got a 3.92. Yeah, I got a feeling they might light Snell up again, but we'll see. All right, let's get down to the pitching. All right, Garrett Cole for later. He's in a good spot, but actually LA does not strike out a lot, so keep that in mind. Serger, of course. You know me, I don't know. I got to see the slate, though, because usually I don't pay up for top-end pitching, but if it's a short slate and the options are not much, I may have to do that and find some value bats. But, let's see where we at. Blake Snell. Yankees ain't striking out that much. Bieber might be in play. Oh man, I like Caleb Smith. I'm really liking him already. I'm gonna dig into him a little bit. All right, now let me sort it by Sierra so I can get an idea of who the bad pitchers are. Clayton Richard. So Baltimore might be in a good spot. Glenn Sparkman, Washington in a good spot. Heard there might be some weather concerns here, so keep in mind with that. Just pay attention. I'll be using Kevin Raw. Follow him on Twitter. He's pretty right on top of it. Zimmerman. So Boston. All right. So like I said, man, always be jotting down these teams. Like I said, it looks like I'm gonna be interested in some Boston bats, mainly maybe the lefties. Yeah, so Devers has just been red hot as well. So you just keep riding that wave. You plug them in your lineup, you hit go, and you keep moving. All right, don't even think about it. Just boop, plug them in. Brock Holt, if he's in, Benintendi, he's been a little cold though. He's been hitting cold, so pay attention to that. But like I said, let's just write down these teams. Boston, Detroit. I hate Detroit. I swear I do, but we can put them down. Washington, both sides, the lefties and the righties. Toronto, righties against Cashner. Yeah, let's write them down. Minnesota righties, it's Chavez, and I like Chavez, but we'll check them out. Maybe some Atlanta lefties. Baltimore righties. Seems like a spot for Trey Mancini. Oakland, we'll check them out. Milwaukee righties. Oh man, you know the righties on Milwaukee. You got a lot of good value there. Like Jesus Aguilar is usually cheap. Braun's usually not that expensive if he's in. You can get Kane, Perez. So keep in mind, New York Met lefties against Arrieta. Well, that's the main. So I'm just kind of looking at all of them, writing them down. I like to get a nice snapshot and get it all in and get my list of players and my pool of players that I'm going to mess with before I start messing with lineups. We got Pineda, some Texas righties. They don't really have too many good righties. So Pineda, I might even consider putting Pineda out there. Check ownership. Bassett. So Seattle, Arizona. All right, let me go to Fangraphs real quick. Check out the probable pitchers, just like before. Like I said, I like to look at them on a few different sites, get a few different perspectives. Go down here, hit advance. Sort by Sierra again. So Hausman, Giolito again. Remember last time I made a video, I said don't always look at that. He's been pitching very well this season. But let's see if we can't find some home runs out here. Look, Zimmerman giving up 1.92. So that might be a spot to attack for a home run or two. John Gray's giving up 1.41, but they might not be in core, so that's a little deceiving. You got to be careful with that. Like I said, just take these numbers for what it is, but put some of your own logic behind it. So Cashner, Giolito, maybe we can find some home runs in there. Oh, 1.88. That's Sclafani. So maybe we attack him. So I'm saying, Chavez has been pretty good this season, though. He's been doing pretty well. Okay. And now let's just go to Line Stars dashboard real quick. Kind of get an overview again. Just a quick overview before I dig into the plate IQ. You know what I'm saying? It looks like, according to their colors and their stuff, but Villar's in a good matchup. Mancini, Alberto, Solana, the right-handers pretty much. Looks like the right-handers for Toronto's in a great matchup as well. Gurriel, he's been hitting the ball off the cover. I will keep putting him in as well. Just put him in. Danny Jansen, I don't know what he's done lately, but you go check his game log. He has been on fire. And he's still only, 2.7K. So if you're looking for value, that's definitely where you want to go. Pittsburgh, their lefties look like they're in a good spot. At this point, you can just put Josh Bell in. I mean, it seems like him, Yelich, and Bellinger is hitting a home run every time they play. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love it, though. Soto's in a good spot. Eaton. What I say? Devers. Bradley Jr. Benintendi. See, Benintendi done fell to the 9-hole. He's been slipping, man. Cleveland. Look like all of Cleveland. That's Sclafani, boy. Let's go, McNeil, the Mets lefties. You play Cano at your own risk. I'm not playing Cano. Tough matchups. All right, let's dig into a little bit of plate IQ real quick. See what we got. All right. Here we go. So this is going to be for the very early only, real quick. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Just, rock with me. You look at the XFIP. You come down, just try to get an He's doing well against lefties, but struggling against righties. Hit distance, 206.3. He is striking out 23.8%, but giving up a lot of power. So I'm going to be interested in some maybe Andrews. Maybe that's it. Maybe a Cabrera. Always Gallo. Gallo hits everybody well. I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. Okay, against Chavez. 93 playing. So he's struggling against some righties. He's struggling. I mean, well, he's not struggling, but he's giving up power. I mean, 359 Woba, 235. Hit distance isn't that far. He's only striking out 20%. He's got 29% against the lefties. So he could be in play. But Minnesota righties, give me Cruz. Give me Sano. Give me Shoop again. I'll take Buxton. I'll take a chance on all of those. I'll take a chance on all of those players. Baltimore, Toronto. Oh, Cashner. Oh, what are you doing? Righties. Look. Lefties, he's actually doing pretty well. The hit distance, 181, is getting out there. He's only striking out 13.6%. I mean, come on. What righties we looking at? Guerrero Jr., his price never goes up. Keep him in there. Why not? He might hit a dome. Danny Jansen, I mentioned him. I think I might have him in a lineup or two. Hernandez, maybe Drury, if some good value here. Jansen, Drury, if you need value, I would look to those hitters. Clayton, Richard, righties, look, here he goes. 436, 283. He's giving up a lot of power, only striking out 10%, maybe 11 if you round up. Yeah, Mancini. I mean, take a chance. Severino, Santander, Alberto. I mean, they're usually pretty cheap. Broxton. Take a chance. I think Mancini probably my favorite bat out of all of them, but who knows with Baltimore. But that's just the very early. Slide on. I said I like Washington. Not even really concerned with the Kansas City hitters. I probably just fade all of them. Washington bats, though, against Sparkman. And look, he's giving up power. Lots of power. Look at the hit distance, 227. The average hit distance is 227.8 and only striking out 14.2. Give me Soto. Give me Eaton. Give me Adams if he plays. I want him. Give me the lefties. Like I said, Rendon, he's always in play. Trey Turner, because if he gets on base, he can steal. But I'm prioritizing the lefties in this game. Hausner. So for Milwaukee, lefties. Always Yelich is in play. I know he's expensive. Find a way to get him in. Oh, no, well, hold on. These are your Pittsburgh hitters. Yeah, against Hausner. But still, like I said, Bell. Get them in. Bell, Yelich, Bellinger. Try to get them in your lineups. I try to. I know you can't get them in every day, but matchups like these, just put them in. They hitting a home run, it seems like, every game. It's crazy. But like I said, Bell, Frazier, Dickerson, Moran, I would look at all of them. Do a little bit more plate study, like I said. See how they hit against each. You can do this on your own time. I'm just kind of letting you know what you can do and what I will be doing later. Check out the Milwaukee hitters real quick. So I'm not familiar with this guy, so I'm going to have to dig into him a little more. So he only got 15 to 28. I wonder how much he's even going to pitch. An inning or two maybe. But looks like the right-handers are in play. Yelich is always in play. I mentioned that before, but you got Kane, Grandal, Herrera, Aguilar, Saladino, Garcia. All of these are cheap bats right there. So I would take advantage, maybe a Milwaukee stat, and then, have some high one-offs. Said I was interested in Boston. Let's see what we got. Zimmerman with the 506 XFIP. It's not like terrible, but looks like we can get some lefties in, and he's not doing too bad against righties. He's only striking out 15.5%, but we can try it. I mean, Boston, they've been heating up. You know, Betts is always in play, Bogarts. But Devers, that's my favorite bat of this game. Devers, get him in your lineup. Check to see what Benintendi is hitting. Like, if he's hitting like in the 6th, 7th, 8th hole, I might fade him, not unless, you know, I just have the cash to get up to him. But I'm not going to prioritize him. I might even rather have Jackie Bradley Jr. He's been hitting a hot bat versus Benintendi. I really don't want no Detroit hitters, but the numbers did say to check them out real quick. I mean, Porcello is kind of giving it up to both sides of the plate. Maybe the lefties hit him a little bit further. Striking out righties a little bit better. Maybe a Christian Stewart. Candelario. Castellanos. I don't know, man. I'm not interested in Detroit. I'm not gonna have them in none of my lineups. More than likely. More than likely. Things could change though. Atlanta, Caleb Smith. Well, he's giving up a little power to lefties, like I said. But look at the strikeout. 32.1, 29.9. I mean, yes, once they get it though, they are hitting that ball. But I'm a trust Caleb Smith. I think he's a good pitcher. So I don't really want too many Atlanta hitters. But if I was going to get one, it would probably be Freddie Freeman today. But definitely probably don't want no Miami bats. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you to Miami. Check them out real quick. That's Clefani. I said Cleveland. Yeah, give me some Lindor, Carlos Santana, maybe a Kipnis and a Bowers if you need some salary relief. Shane Bieber, he hasn't been that awesome this year either. He's been hot and cold. 3 lefties. I'm gonna probably fade Cincinnati more than likely, but there you go. Let's hit New York real quick. CC. Do you love me? Oh, I love me some CC, man. But, he is giving up some power to righties. Only striking out, 21% is good. 27 to the lefties. So, maybe a Pham, a Diaz, a Damas. I like this. This guy here, man. He's been hitting the ball off the cover off the ball here lately. I'm not sure who he is, but I played him twice, and he scored like double-digit points both times, man. I think he's just up right now. Somebody's hurt, but or somebody been stinking. But Brosuo, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that guy, look him up. Blake Snell. Whoa. Hit distance. He's striking out. He's striking out a lot, man. That would be. Let me put it this way. I'm probably gonna have a Yankee stat because I remember the last time that they played and they just got to him. And Snell's been having a few bad games. He did bounce back his last game, and I played him. I told you I was gonna bounce back, but I just think this is a tough matchup for him. And if the Yankees ain't gonna be on, and people are thinking that Blake Snell is gonna come out here and throw 8 scoreless innings, I think I'm gonna go on the other side of that. Give me Judge again. Give me some LeMahieu, Sanchez, Torres, Hicks, even maybe a Urshela. I want Yankees. I want Yankees today. I'm gonna have some Yankees, probably at least on FanDuel, a 4-man stack in one of the lineups. You can pretty much believe that. I'm gonna run through these real quick, but LA, Houston, just get a quick look. Cole, yeah. I really don't want no LA. Nope. Don't want any Houston. Haney. Yeah, probably get some Houston in. Lefties and righties. See, we'll do a little more digging on that later. I said the Mets lefties against Arrieta. So McNeil, Cano, Conforto. Conforto. I said Conforto. All right, yeah. That sounds about right. And the Philly hitters. I hate rostering the Phillies. I really hate it. Yeah, no. I ain't gonna have no Phillies. Chicago. This game really has no interest for me either. Oh yeah, we'll figure all that out. St. Louis and Mad Ball. Probably don't want no St. I don't know. Like I said, that's later games. I'm gonna dig into that real quick. Paddock. Not bad. Let's see. Yada, lefties. Harshman. Alright, last one. Robbie Ray. Robbie. Righties, huh? Okay. Alright. So let's I'm not gonna do the very early, but this is the early one, 6 games. Let's just play with it. Let's play with it. Alright. Pitching. Told you I don't really go for the top ones. Matter of fact, let me see what we can do. Let's start in the outfield. Oof. Yelich, Judge, Soto. I said he was a must. Fam, Hicks, Benintendi, Dickerson, Eaton. Did say I wanted those, right? But I also wanted some Yankees. So let's put him in and see what we got. Let's go to second. Frazier's in a good spot. Probably put Torres in. Kipnis is in a good spot. Like I said, hope for 2,500 if you get in. This guy here, Mike. Let me show you his game log real quick. I should put him in. He might be going in one lineup. Look at it. Look. 18, 0, 25, 12, 16, and 3. I mean, can't ask for better than that for 2,400. He's crushing his value. But, all right, let's just slide my dude Torres in there. Oh, and what did I tell you? Devers, you know what? I'm just going to plug him in. Hold on, let me look. Dozier or Urshela. I could put him in to help the stack, but let me see if I can't find another way because I want Devers in the lineup. All right. So, like I said, you can just play with it. But so these will be. So Devers, Soto, and Judge are my main 3 I want to keep in. It looks like. How much fun I got? 37. See, Lindor is a great option, but I'm running low on cash. 3,500 for Didi, and that would definitely help the stack. Let's see. All right, let's just see how it looks. Got a 3. Usually when I stack, especially in like GPPs, I like to do a 4-3-1 or 3-3-1-1. Those are like the 2 I stick to a lot, but other stacks are cool. All right, so now we're gonna have to find a picture so we can see how much money we have left. What we have? 15. So I said I like Caleb Smith. Let's see if I can Slide him in. Woo! That leaves me 2,200 to fill out the rest. Can it be done? I believe it could. Do I want to do it? Probably not. But let's see though. It might be some nice value out here. Zunino, Lucky. Mike Ford starts again. That's 2,100. Brings me up to 23, and that's my 4-man Yankee. Sure we can find a cheap outfielder that we like. O'Hara, no. All right. Terrence Gore maybe if he starts. It's a punt, but gotta get deep. Maybe Toshman if he started, and I can go back and. That's probably something I could do. Hold on, I'm gonna play with it. Ben Gamble, lefty for Milwaukee. So let's just see, 2,300 for a utility spot. So you could make this work. I mean, doesn't look pretty. I don't really like Gamble. Maybe I would take him out, put that other Yankee bat in, and then maybe switch Torres out for someone. But let's see. I mean, you could make it work. Diaz, Zunino, T. Shaw. Boom. Throw him in. So that would be you got a 4-man Yankee, you got Soto, you got a 2-man. You can make that work. I mean, you could possibly go lower at your pitcher. Find a different, maybe a CC, get a few more. I wouldn't go much lower than that. But, I mean, say you took the chance to see Zimmerman. Let's see what he's been doing. 31. If you in the GPP, you could take that chance. So let's just add him, right? So what is that? We got a lot of lineup left, so we can trade him out. Now you got 36 apiece. Or 31. And then you can mess with it again. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I wanted to just force Josh Bell in. Still got 2,400. So boom. You can do all of that, man. It seems like you can get your Yankee stack in, or you can get a Washington stack in. Now let's try the main real quick. I'm just gonna play with it. Look at the teams. See what we got. It's Cole, Baumgarten, Giolito, 96. Syndergaard, 85. Let me see. 23, 27, 52, 20. I mean, it's a good floor. For that price, too, he might be in play. But, like I said, let's go to the outfield first. That's why I like to do my damage. Bellinger. It's going against Paddock, a righty. I mean, need I say more? The lowest he's had is a 3.2 and a 6. Everything else is pretty much double digits in the last 2 weeks, it seems like. Plug him in. Alright. My son was giving me background music for some reason. I'm just realizing it. But Trout, I mean, always in play. Springer, Blackman, Warball. Mr. McNeil, he's been pretty hot. Maybe I'll get both of them lefties in. Let me see. Check. Rizzo, I don't think I want to pick on Giolito. And he's been kind of up and down, so I'm sure you can find someone else. Maybe Hosmer. Not well. Against Maeda. Hold up. Goldschmidt, though. He's been warming up. He's been trying to warm up a little bit because he's been, look at that. This Bumgarner. You might be able to go low here. Let's see. And Austin Barnes. Voigt. He's been pretty hot lately. Oh, Miles Michaelis. Oh no, maybe he's cooled off. My bad. I thought he was running hot. He just had some big pops. Pop. So you could take a chance. I mean, Miles Michaelis is no one to be afraid of. John Lester. If this guy start Bo Taylor, I might even take a shot on him. Look, pop. That spot's up for grabs. Let me see what the other ones look like right now. Tatis, I like him. Bregman against Haney. 33, 16, 15. Just find what you're looking for. Let it come to you. Let it hit you. Go with the numbers. Get your player pool. Like I said, I'm just kind of messing around with it right now. I haven't really wrote anything down, but it just looks like San Francisco's in a good spot. I might just add them. And then this way, matter of fact, what I say, just go ahead and put Bellinger in and don't even think about it. So now I got that. Let me see about second base. Two-way still on the 3,700. I don't know if he's quite back yet, but yeah, there you go. If you wanted to, like I said, add Cano in, you could. I would probably rather play Panic, but let me see. Maybe I'm just talking shit about Cano and he's actually doing something. No, he's not doing nothing. But I mean, for 2,800 though, and then boom, it, give you a 3-man Met stack. I mean, you could do worse. All right, so let's just find a pitcher. How much money we got? 4,500. You can get Robbie Ray, John Gray. But what I say, Syndergaard today against Philly. Let's try it. Put him in. What we got? Got plenty of money left. Look, 3,100. You can get pretty much anyone you want. You want to do that 3-3 like I said, and so you get Bell or Crawford. Let's see. Turner, Kyle Seager, Solano. Oh, there you go. Maybe Sandoval. Solano's been all right. Hold up. If he gets to add bats. So check if he's starting. If he's starting, maybe him. Sandoval, let's see what he's doing. 3, 12, 6, 6. All right. I mean, look, let's just add them. So we're going to do our 3-3-1 stack. That leaves us with 3,800 to play with for the utility spot. So we should have our choice. I mean, you can plug. Oh, there you go. You can put Bradley in. Escobar against Gray. Chapman. Might have some interest in Chapman against Gonzalez tonight. Ooh, double dog. All right. But yeah, there you go, man. You can pretty much look at all these choices you got, So that's it, man. I just wanted to kind of play with it, let you guys know what I'm thinking. I'll have final lineups for the Grits Kitchen in the Discord, so be ready for that. Any questions or concerns, please comment below. Like and subscribe. We'll definitely appreciate it. But other than that, man, like I said, go get your bowls out. Here come these fantasy grits. Let's eat well, baby. Let's all eat. I'm a holler.